In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a really simple tip to make sure you get your body open at impact. Stay tuned for more info. Welcome back to the TruGolf Academy. You've joined me, Jon Watts, today at Branston Golf and Country Club. As mentioned in the intro there, today's video is all going to be about getting more open at impact. So what we mean by getting more open is rotating our body towards the target line. So that is our lower body, our core and our upper body rotating towards the target. And for me, there's a real link between what our trail foot is doing and how open we get at impact. So our trail foot is for me as a right-handed golfer, is my right foot here. So we're going to be talking about the role of the trail foot and how that moves in the golf swing to allow my body to rotate more open. I have done a video before talking about that trail foot, but showing a different exercise. So I'll put a link to that just up here. Check that one out as well. It's another great exercise for you with just putting a bit of paper or cardboard under your trail foot to get that movement correct. In today's video, I'm going to be using a bottle of water. I guess we're looking for a similar outcome, but a slightly different exercise. So changing up your exercises, trying different ideas on the range can really help you get the feeling that you want to take to the golf course. Why do we want to get our body more open at impact? Well, it's a big power source, so if we can use our legs and our core correctly and rotating, we can definitely generate some speed and some power from there. And it's also the consistency. So the consistency of direction, club face position. Nobody is going to all the time square that club face down to our target line every time. It just doesn't happen. But if we can get it closer and more consistently that way, better. And in my opinion, the more I find someone's controlling the movement with their body rather than their hands, and don't get me wrong, there is some hand action, there is some forearm rotation, but I want it linked to what the body's doing. I don't want the hands and arms throwing away the club there. I want it connected to what the body's doing. So I'm going to jump straight into this drill and this exercise and talk you through it. I'm going to be using here a 5-iron, but this is relevant with any golf club, so I don't care what the club is that you're using, the movement's the same. What we see with so many amateur golfers, if I put this bottle of water where I want it to be, so towards the outside edge of my trail foot, just leaving a slither of a gap, maybe so a club head's width there, if your club isn't too wide, that is, down there, or just a few mil from the edge of the foot to the bottle of water. What we see with so many amateur golfers is they're aware they want to finish up onto their trail toe, so up onto their right toe for a right-handed golfer, but they get the movement pattern where the heel starts to move backwards. And when that heel moves backwards, you can see my trail knee never really gets to my lead knee, and it feels like my pressure is hanging back onto my trail side here. So I've rotated my upper body, but my lower body hasn't rotated fully. So my lower body, hips, and especially on my knee, are pointing further down to the right of the target. We really want our body to rotate fully and not actually point at the target, but be pointing parallel left. So I was aiming at the middle of the fairway. I want my body line to finish to the left side of the fairway, left edge of the fairway, and that is from a full rotation, and that's really getting that pressure into my lead foot. So the correct movement would obviously not knock down the bottle of water. So how we achieve that correct movement, if I can get in my setup one more time, is on the downswing here, I'm looking for my trail foot to roll towards my lead side. So it's almost rolling onto the inside edge. You can see that means my trail knee is going towards my lead knee. And then it is pivoting up onto my toe. So I'm not going to focus too much on what my lead side does there, but if my trail foot moves correctly, my lead side would just start to get out of the way. So as my trail knee is rolling towards my lead side, I'd expect this lead side to start to extend as my body is opening. So you'll see, if I got into impact here, my lead leg is pretty straight, my trail side is rolling towards my lead side, and my body is starting to get out of the way. All I'm going to focus on is this roll of the trail foot. So the movement is going to be that it rolls before it rotates. Okay, so it's a roll and a rotate, and that really gets my lead side acting correctly, extending and turning, rotating open, which is what I'm really looking for. So let me get into the setup position. I think that was about right, but that ball didn't want to, sorry, the bottle of water didn't want to stay still, so I'll find a slightly different spot. So about there, I'm going to put it down the outside edge of my trail foot, leaving myself just a smither of a gap there. And I'm going to be hitting the golf ball, but hopefully missing the bottle of water by rolling this trail foot correctly. Let me give that a whirl. Well, that felt very solid, straight down my target line. My pressure really feels onto my lead side. I feel in one straight long line, not leaning backwards. And you can see I haven't knocked down that bottle of water. I'll put my teeth back in. So I'm getting that trail foot moving this way and up. The other thing that happened there is there was a shallow divot, and the divot was happening after impact. As I said, this is a simple and a short video. I just wanted to share with you how using a simple drill, using that bottle of water there, is really going to help you move the trail foot correctly, and in turn get your body more open, which is a massive power source and really going to help your direction. If that video has helped, make sure you hit the thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel to never miss a video again. Cheers guys, we'll see you soon.